No matter the career that you're trying to get into or the industry you're trying to get into, every coach or expert will always recommend you to create a portfolio for yourself, because this is one way that you can stay on top of the competition and also ensure that the people that you're reaching out to see you as a complete professional and see you as an expert worthy of giving a chance to. Now, there are a lot of tools that you can use to create a portfolio, but how do you create a portfolio with a tool that is very simple and very accessible? That is part of the things I'm going to show you in this video. Hi my friends, if you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Jen. I am so excited to welcome you to this growing community of virtual assistants and work from home enthusiasts. Please, if you're just seeing my face for the first time, while I'm saying thank you so much for clicking on this video, I'd like to invite you to join this amazing community if you're interested in learning work from home productivity, how to make money online, and also just become a better individual generally and also professionally. Just click the subscribe button and you will get all of my videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be dividing my video into 3 parts. Yes, I said I'm going to be creating videos and dividing it into parts because I like the idea of us moving from one level to another instead of jam packing or doing it random on you all at once. I hope that you like this idea as well. So in one of my former videos, I showed you how you can go from zero experience to pro level experience, boosting your portfolio as a new virtual assistant. If you missed that video, please go and check on that video. So in the first part of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the benefits of having a portfolio, why you really need a portfolio, if portfolio is more important for you than your resume. And in the second part, I'm going to be telling you the things that must be included in your portfolio to make it rich. And then the last part finally is going to be our long-awaited tutorial where I will be showing you how to use one of the most simple and accessible tools to create your portfolio, and that is Canva. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just sit down, relax, and let's get into it. Welcome to the first part of this video where I'm going to be sharing with you the importance or benefits of having a portfolio. Number one is the fact that it shows your expertise in different levels. So because in your portfolio, you're going to be showing all the work that you've done before in the past, whether for yourself or for a dummy client or for an actual client, you'll be showing how you are able to impute both your soft skill and your hard skill. So yes, it helps to show how experienced you are. The second benefit is that it reveals you as a professional and a very detail-oriented person. So because of how you'll be arranging your portfolio, moving it from the intro stage to the roundup page, if you do it very well, it shows that you're a complete professional, and it also shows your growth projection or your career projection based on all of the projects that you've been able to solve along the line and the results you've been able to achieve with those projects as well. And thirdly, which is one of my favorite parts, is the fact that it gives you the opportunity to take advantage of sentiment. So of course, except you've signed a non-disclosure or an NDA, you will be showing the companies that you've worked with before or the clients you've worked with before, and most likely even sharing the testimonials that you've achieved for them. So take for example, you worked with Coca-Cola or you worked with MTN or Glo. These are very strong and powerful brands. If you're applying for another role or you're applying for another project and the person that you send your portfolio to sees that you've worked with these amazing brands that I've mentioned, and also even see that people from this brand have left amazing testimonials for you, they will be very excited and they'll surely want to pick you for that project. So it will now be because of the people that you've worked with, not only because of the skill that you show that you have, because it's only proof that you are such a great professional. That's why you're able to not just work with those people, but also get those key and important people in the companies to leave a review for you. I hope you get where I'm driving at. Alright, so next up, let's talk about the things that should be in your portfolio. So the first thing in your portfolio should definitely be an outline where you are giving the person that's going to be checking your portfolio an overview of what they're going to be seeing in the document or the portfolio you're sharing with them. The next thing is certainly an introduction, that is a little bit about yourself. Please, in this part, do not bore them with a lot of words, because there's a high chance that they've already even read about you. That is if they found you through LinkedIn, or if the client has reached out to you to work with you by themselves. So you want to just give a little detail about yourself from a professional point of view, right? Next up, you are going to be sharing the things that you've done and the skills that you have. So for example, as a professional virtual assistant, I have coaching skills, I have technical virtual assistant skills, I have calendar management skills, I have marketing skills. So I will be sharing all of these skills that I have, followed by sharing the tools that I know how to perform those skills or services with. And here's an amazing part. When you are sharing this, when you're sharing your tools or the tools that you know how to do, I would advise that you either use only the icons of the tools, or if you're going to be spelling out what the tools are, also include their icons or their logos. For example, if you are trying to say that you know how to use MailChimp, instead of just writing MailChimp there, you can write MailChimp and also include MailChimp's logo, okay? Or you can just go ahead and include only MailChimp's logo. Next up, you're going to be having some of the samples of work that you have. And a mistake I see a lot of virtual assistants or professionals generally do when they're sharing their work samples is the fact that they jam-pack everything in one page. A more amazing thing for you to do is to dedicate one sample or one skill or one service per page. For example, if you want to show the fact that you're a lead generation expert and you've carried out lead generation work before, leave just one space or even two spaces or 2 pages rather, showing the work that you've done before for lead generation. And another mistake I see newbie virtual assistants do in their portfolio is they just attach picture of their work sample without any explanation. One thing I started doing recently, and I think that you should do as well because it's going to help you, is introduce what that work is, and then you put a sample of the work to show the results you've achieved. Do like a conclusion or a summary showing how you move that client's work or that job from point A to point B. Does that make sense? For example, if I'm trying to show that I am a marketing expert where I help my clients grow their mailing list, and I put a screenshot of the graph that shows that it went from maybe 23 emails to 23,000 emails, in my conclusion, I would include how I helped XYZ clients in this industry to increase their mailing list from 23 subscribers to 23,000 subscribers by creating a lead magnet in form of a short course or in form of an ebook or whichever platform I use, and we're able to achieve this result in XYZ number of months or XYZ number of years. I hope that this makes sense. And next up, of course, you want to include the other services. Ensure that all the samples you are showing are correlating with the services you had earlier listed that you do, or the experiences that you earlier listed that you have. Ensure that they correlate. So if you put graphic design, if you put blog writing, ensure that you dedicate each pages to show the work samples of you doing blog writing, the work samples of graphic design, and the rest of them. Lastly, you can include a page that carries a link to the active job or the jobs that you've done with clients. So for example, if you're a social media manager, while you're taking a screenshot showing the page grid and also the page insights of the client, you can also include a link to say you can find order of my work for this particular client here. So the link takes them to the client's page. Even if you're no longer working for them, the fact that you worked for them before and you don't have an NDA, you can always link their page or use the work samples that you have for them in the portfolio. All right. And then next up, you will be creating a testimonial page where you add at least 2 testimonials from the people that you worked with. Sometimes it's fine for you to include pictures, sometimes it is fine for you to not include pictures, because not everybody is fine with their picture displaying in your portfolio. So depends. But if you can get the pictures, I would advise that you use pictures. Alright. And then lastly, you can decide you want to include a rate card, or you can decide that you don't want to include a rate card. Personally, I would advise that you do not include a rate card, because you want to have a conversation with these people to know what it is that they're looking out for before you give them a scope of work and also send an invoice. But then again, it depends on the nature of inquiry. So if you're applying for a job and they ask you to include your portfolio, of course your portfolio should not carry a rate card. But if you're a business owner, an established business owner that already has an established and direct audience and call out to, you can include your rate card in your portfolio, so that anybody that's reaching out to you already has seen your rate card and they're just reaching out to you to confirm your availability to work with them and just go ahead to pay you. And in the last page, you can just include a thank you and then a link to book a discovery call with you. That is, again, if it's a client you are sending it to, a potential client. But if you are sending it when you're applying for a job, you can just put your contact form. So include a link to your LinkedIn profile, include your phone number, accessible and contactable phone number, and also include your email, and just include something like a call to action, looking forward to discussing with you, and then your contact. Welcome to the part 3 segment of this amazing video. I hope that you've learned so much so far. Before we move on to the third part, where I'll be showing you how to create a portfolio using Canva, I need you to type in the comment section that you are understanding me. And of course, if you've not subscribed, this is the time for you to subscribe. Once you click on subscribe, just let me know in the comment section that you subscribed by typing subscribe, so that I'll send you a warm hug and also a special gift that was created just for you. Alright, let's move on to the last part of this video now.
Using is, of course, Canva. So when you want to create your portfolio with Canva, after you've gotten all of those things ready, that is the things I discussed in the second part. All you need to do is come on Canva and also pick the actual design templates that you want. Of course, there are different templates and you can decide whichever one you want to use. You can decide if you want to create from scratch, or you can decide if you want to use a template that is already available. So something you can do is click on presentations. Once you click on presentations, you will see different mode, and then you go ahead to pick whichever one that you want. The goal is you want it to be in landscape mode, so that when anybody is going through it, it is just easy for them to go through it. So pick the particular one that you want, and then you go ahead to create the different pages. So just in case you're asking for a recommendation of how long or how many pages your portfolio is supposed to have, you can have up to 10 pages, but not more than 15 if you have to, just in case you have a lot of work samples. But actually 7 to 10 is really fine. You don't need to include a lot of it. So I will go further to pick exactly what I will like. So there's this content marketing, and then there's this HR performance, or whichever one that I want. Or you can go ahead to look for new templates as well. So let's say that I want to scroll down and I want to go for this particular one because it looks like something I can easily edit. So when looking for the templates you want to use, ensure that you're going for the one that you can easily customize, easily edit. To avoid your portfolio not looking like other people's portfolio, you want to customize it to fit what you want. Once you pick the particular templates you want to use, click on apply all. So you can decide to apply all, or you can just include them based on the one that you want. Okay, so we're using an already provided template, and let's go ahead to customize it. First thing I want to do is, of course, to include the title, so that when I'm saving it, it is properly saved. What we want to do here is, of course, include our picture. Include my picture. Remember, we already have a template, so all we're doing is customize the template. That is, make it look like what we want it to look like. So once we click on this place, you just want to upload a picture. So you can either already have a picture, or you can upload it. Mind you, I'm using my laptop to do this right now, and you can always use your phone as well to do it. So let's go scroll down and look for a picture that you can use. Pick my picture, and then I just drag it into this circle, right? And then I go ahead and delete this and delete everything and just rename it again. So if you have a brand color, you can customize for it to fit your brand color. Let's say my brand color is green, so I can include green. So I'm trying to change, let me move this up. Yeah, I'll change all so that everything will move to green. Then next color for me is the lighter shade of green. So you click change all. When you click change all, you're just trying to ensure that everything just changes on your behalf without you doing so much. And then one thing to note as well is to ensure that the colors are not contrasting. For example, white here doesn't look so good, so I want to test with other colors as well to see what will make that text look better. Okay, let me make this one good again and move it back. So you see that green looks better here. So the next page, like I told you before, is where you can create your content outline or whatever you want to call it. So you can either use this or you can create something special, a new page. So all you need to do to create that is to click on add page, this plus sign that says add page, and then go ahead. So now let's include our content outline. Click on the text here, click on add a heading. Your heading, we are saying content outline, or you can see portfolio outline, right? Then make it, just customize it the way you want really. Everything is about customization. Then go ahead and include what you want it to be. So the first thing, like I told you, the second part is introduction. Next thing is skills stroke services. Next is what did we talk about? Work samples. Next is testimonials. Then thank you. Okay, something that we missed is after skills, we missed tools. So tools for work, or you can say, you can call it tools proficiency. That is the tools that you know how to use. So once that is done, what you want to do is reduce the text. Currently the text is 92, so you want to reduce it as much as possible so that it will fit. 28 is currently too small, so let's make it 56. The next thing is to change the alignment. Currently the alignment is aligned at center or middle, so let's change it to left to right. So it's currently left to right, and let's increase it for a bit. And it's currently also on bold, so we can unbolden it. So this is what we have, and then you can decide to change the color or leave it as white, and then add some elements to it. Let's say I want to add circles or whatever you want to call it. So let me include circles here, and just to make it look a little bit better. That is if we are leaving it at white. Then just play around. One thing you need to know about Canva is you become better when you play around with it. Okay? The more you play around with it, you become better with it. So can you see what I just created, and now it doesn't look so clear anymore. So next thing is, let's say that the text in black is not so good, so let's change it to green so that it is properly customized. Now we have our first page, right? So next, the next page to follow is introduction, a little bit of introduction about yourself. I want to remove this and also remove this as well. And for the fact that we've now established that what we want is green, I'll go ahead and change this yellow to green. I hope that this makes sense and understanding where I'm coming from. Then you can put introduction, or better still say about me. Give a brief about you. I already explained how to go when you want to create an about me page. And then let's delete this part. Let's just, okay, let me say something about me. So but it doesn't have to be very long as well. And to make it look a lot better and look richer, we can go ahead and put this in bullet points instead. So when creating your portfolio, including in bullet points, including things in bullet points, just make it look richer and also make it look more organized. Okay, so this obviously this alignment is not good, so we're going to be changing the alignment from this to this as well, and then let's make it look bigger. And I'm sure that you see that it looks good. Another thing to note is you want to continue using the same font. So you can't use one font from the start and then use different fonts along the line. So let's go back and see. This is supposed to be green because all of the text moving forward is green. So that is how again you customize your portfolio. So this font is Poppins. This font is Poppins as well. So that means all the fonts we should be using should majorly be Poppins. This is Canva Sans, so we have to change it from Canva Sans to Poppins. This can be Canva Sans. So the goal in presentation is to use only 2 or at most 3 fonts. But right here we're going to be using 2 fonts everywhere. So Poppins as our headings and Canva Sans as our body. That is the role of presentation designs or whatever you want to call it. So this font has been done. Next one, this should be changed. Okay, this is currently Poppins. Here should be Canva Sans because it is the body, right? And then of course we need to change it to green as well. So we've done about me. Next thing is supposed to be what? Skills and services. So this is where you list all of the skills that you have or all of the services that you have. Again, if you are sending your portfolio based on job or based on the job that you're applying for, you can use my skills. But if you're sending your portfolio based on a client that reached out to you and you want them to see what you can do, you can include my services. So let me say it is a business, so I put my services. And first service, social media virtual assistant. Social media virtual assistant, and this is certainly too much. We have to reduce the font, and obviously this alignment is not good, so we have to align this from left to right. And then we definitely need to customize. So this is Poppins, which is fine because our heading is Poppins. We just need to change the color. And then this is orange. We are not using orange, so we have to change it to green and change the others to green as well. So we are using green. My brand colors are green, lighter shade of green, yellow, and white as well, and a bit of black here and there. So social media virtual assistant, here I'll say I am proficient in, or better still, you can say I carry out social media page audits, Instagram management, content calendar creation, content calendar creation, caption writing. Just here, this is where you list out all of the things that you do under your social media virtual assistance task or services rather. Next thing is to include whatever it is that you do. Maybe another services I offer is lead generation. So go ahead to include all the things you do under lead generation. So a trick here is you want to align your fonts to be at least or at most almost. You want to align your font to be almost the same font size. So currently this is 32.3. Let's increase it to 35 and see what happens. So 35 works, so that means we can use 35 for the others. So 35 for the others. Here again, like I said, mention all the things that you do under lead generation. If you have up to 2 services or 4 services, you can go ahead. So another useful thing to note is you don't need to create this page from scratch. All you can do is to duplicate this page, especially because it is your services page. So you come here, click on this, and then says duplicate page, and then go ahead to just edit into the other skills I offer. So for example, personally, another skill I offer is course launch assistance. So course launch assistance, I type everything that has to do with course launch assistance here. Then lastly, I do community management for courses or for coaches. So community management for coaches. So make this longer so that it fits. You want to ensure that everything is fitting, because when your work is properly aligned, it's going to be easy for your potential clients or the people you're applying to go through. So this is obviously not aligned from left to right. That is this one. So let's make it aligned. Now it's properly aligned. So next, according to our course outline, is tools proficiency. Remember that I said when you are talking about your tools proficiency, you can either go ahead to type them and include the logo, or you can go ahead to only include the logo. So let's say the tools that I know how to use include Facebook, Instagram, MailChimp, and the rest of them. Let us get that happening. So tools proficiency, or you can say tools I am familiar with or tools I can use. All you want to do is to go and get those tools. So download the logos of those tools and include them. Okay, I'm using Google. Use Google. Let's say this is standing for Google, or this is Google's logo. Another thing to note is you want to remove the background, right? This is currently looking back, so click on edit photo and go to BG remover. This is happening, or this is working for me because I use Canva Pro. So if you don't use Canva Pro, you can go to www.removebg.com, remove your background, then bring it in here. Or better still, you can go on Google and type Facebook transparent logo. So those ones do not come with background, and you can always just include it. The goal is for you to bring it, and it should not have any background. So that if you're using a white page, or you're using a green page, or whatever the color is, it can sit on it and still look good, right? Okay, so Instagram, let's include YouTube as well. Let's include Facebook. Let's see what more. Let's also say that I know how to use Pinterest. That's the tools I can use based on the services I offer. So we've talked about the tools you can use. Then the next one is our work samples. So this is where you include all of the things that you have done before. So let's delete all of these old pages. There's really nothing I'm using them to do. Okay, now you want to ask, okay, how do you include the work samples? You just want to go and create, click on package. And then the samples you've done, let's say I've created the generation, or I've done generation work before. So include regeneration work samples as page title. Here, again, this is a wrong font, so let's change it to topics. And since it's a heading, let's make it capital letter and change this as well. So you can say client A, include the client's name. Let's say client EDB in EdTech industry. Then you go ahead and include something I call a case study, which is you explaining what was done for the client, right? So case study. Client was launching a bootcamp and needed leads to market to. Created a free course as lead magnet and got over 1,000 leads from running ads with it. Leads were posted on ConvertKit. So ConvertKit is a tool. ConvertKit. Can you see that this is telling me what I can do, what I have done, and also the result that I'm achieved for this client, right? So another thing you can also do as well is the results. You want to include it in bold. You want to bold the result, just so that in case they will be scanning through, right? And then also I use ConvertKit, which is an important tool, so I will include it here as well. This is a complete masterclass. And then what I can now do is the ConvertKit that shows the results in the graph. I will include the picture here. let's say this is the result. I can include a picture here. Then I can also, since I said I created a course, a free course as lead magnet, I can take a screenshot of where the course was hosted, or also take a screenshot of the title page, or even the copy that was created in the landing page that I used to get the leads or promote the leads, and then I can include it here. Let's say that this is it. So this will be included, and then now include label. So in the label you say course title, or course for lead magnet. Then in the next one you would say results on convert kit. Results on convert kit. So it's very important for you to have templates so you don't create from scratch. So this is already done. All you just need to do is to duplicate it so that you don't need to create this kind of page from scratch. Let's say it is 2 work that you've done for lead generation. When you actually present your lead generation work like this, you don't necessarily need to include the rest, because this first work sample just really shows what you can do. So the next thing you want to now do is duplicate page and do for the next one. Let's say the next one is social media virtual assistance. Virtual assistance. Do the same thing. Title of client or description of client. Your case study. Your case study then you need to ensure that it's bold, so that you know it's a case study, and then you do all of this. By the time you're done, the next page you're going to is certainly testimonials. So you want to include screenshots of testimonials. Screenshots works better, but if you don't have screenshots, you can just copy and paste whatever you've said. So you can say client testimonials or what clients are saying about you, depending on what you want. So this needs to be in poppins, and also color needs to be changed, and then include your screenshots. Again, let's use this as sample of screenshots of testimonials. So over here, please note that this is just a sample and not what they usually look like. So this sample, and of course include the title. So let's say Jen, founder of EVB. Of course, I'm not going to type it as EVB, I have to type the full name, the virtual assistant will come. And then also include the website if you have to, or include the link to their LinkedIn page. All of this will really make your work stand out. So let's say LinkedIn profile, include LinkedIn profile, and then you link it with their actual link. This can be Canva sans because of the fact that it is not a heading. So this is my right here, and then you can also put it on bold, then link to LinkedIn just in case they want to click on it and go and text the person or whatever it is. So put the link here, ensure that you're getting the direct or the actual LinkedIn profile. So www.linkedin.com. This is not correct. Just for example, please ensure you're getting the right one so that when you click on it, it's there. So you can include 2 testimonials or 4 if you have up to 4. But ensure that they're properly spaced. If they're shorter, you can include up to 3, or if they're lots, you can just make 2. And then the last page definitely is thank you, looking forward to speaking, or looking forward to working with you. So let's delete this part and change the color, of course, to green. And yeah, this is now where we include contacts. Let's take it up. Then phone number 091530000, whatever it is. Then LinkedIn profile. You want to always link your LinkedIn profile so that they can easily find you. Then email Jen, the virtual assistant at gmail.com. Perfect, right? Alright, again, this platform, or this text rather, it's the alignment is from right to left. So left to right. So you can read it like this because of the fact that every other thing is like that. Just align it properly to look good. So you can leave that contact or contact me, and then here change the picture. Let the picture be you. And yeah, we have it to see. Now we have our portfolio, detailed looking portfolio, and we have LinkedIn page. Now let's go ahead to save it and also store our portfolio so that every time somebody asks us for the portfolio, we can send them the link. So let's save it. Remember that you already titled it properly, so you can go ahead to save it the way you want. Okay, something we forgot, we not deleted this part. Ensure that everything is alright. Once you are done, go ahead to check for errors before you download. So let's download it. When you're downloading from Canva, ensure that you're downloading as a PDF document. Okay, so let's allow it to load, and then you go ahead to download as a PDF. Okay, so while it is downloading, you want to now go to your Google Drive. We're going to be listing it on Google Drive. So go to your Google Drive and create a folder for it. So this is your Google Drive, create a folder, new folder, and let's title our new folder Jen's VA Portfolio. So you see that it has downloaded Jen's VA Portfolio, and click on create. Okay, so this is it. Open it, and now let's include our portfolio. So when you want to view your portfolio, you click on file upload. So click on file upload, and then let's search for Jen's portfolio. And here we have it. Click on open, and it's currently uploading. Once it's uploaded, all you need to do is check it again, ensure that it is very, very detailed and there's no error, or you can copy the link and share it with whoever is asking you for the portfolio. Alright? Yay! Our portfolio is now finally downloaded. Okay, I'm excited. Now let's look through it, how it will definitely be for everybody that try to open it. So let's open it, and yeah, let me take my face somewhere else. Alright, so this is our portfolio, and scroll. When you look at it like this, you'll see all of the mistakes that you most likely did, and then you can correct. Okay, so you see the beauty of including your LinkedIn profile, link it. Once I click on this thing, to take me to where the profile is supposed to be, but that is not correct, so of course. So now that we have it here, how or what you can do to ensure that anybody that is looking for it, especially if they want you to send them the link. So if they want you to send them the PDF document of the portfolio, you can of course send them the downloaded PDF. But if they want you to send them the link, what you do is come to this place that says share, click on share, and click on this place that says restricted. Click on it and choose the option of anyone with the link. This is so anybody that has the link can always view it. If you leave it as restricted, when you send it to somebody, when they want to open it, they will not be able to open it because you're not giving them permission. But this one, just anybody can open it. Then click on link, copy link, and click on done. Then you can add the link anywhere. You can add the link on your LinkedIn profile. You can add the link on your link in bio in your Instagram or Facebook, whichever platform it is. When you're applying for jobs on job board, you can include the link there as well. Whatever you want to do. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you had a great time watching this video, type in the comment section the end. Let me know that you got to the end of this video, because I know that the video is long. This is my longest video ever, and just type the end. I will see you in the next video.